The principles of design. The arrangement of shapes and the other basic building blocks of the visual arts into a visually effective organization to express an idea defines both design, used in the applied arts, and composition as used in the fine arts. The principles of design and composition comprise the formal structure of a work of art. Just as grammar in written and verbal languages, notes and notations on a scale in music give the literate reader and listener the ability to comprehend those art forms, so do the principles of design give the visually literate viewer of art the means for a basic understanding of images. The principles of design include: number one, unity. This is the main principle and goal of design and composition. The other principles that follow are a means to that end. A unified design is visually economic, where nothing more is needed and nothing any less is not enough. Unity is one of the most important aspects of well-designed art and is planned by the artist. Unity provides the cohesive quality that makes an artwork feel complete and finished. When all the elements in a work of art look as though they belong together, the artist has achieved unity. The second principle of design is balance. Balance is a visual sense of equilibrium and satisfactory control of the visual weight of the elements of art in an image or object. There is horizontal balance, symmetrical balance, the least challenging and interesting type, and asymmetrical balance, which is a more complex distribution of the visual elements. The third principle of design is contrast. Contrast refers to the differences in values, colors, textures, shapes, and other elements. Contrast creates visual excitement and adds interest to the work. If all the elements, value for example, are the same, the result is monotonous and unexciting. The fourth principle of design is emphasis. Emphasis is used by artists to create dominance and focus in their work. Artists can emphasize color, value, shapes, or other art elements to achieve dominance. Various kinds of elements can be used to emphasize a focal point or area of interest. The fifth principle of design is movement. Visual movement is used by artists to direct viewers through their work, often to focal areas. Such movement can be directed along lines, edges, shapes, and colors within the works, but moves the eye most easily on paths of equal value. The sixth element of design, pattern, uses the art elements in planned or random repetitions to enhance surfaces of works of art. Patterns often occur in nature, and artists use similar repeated motifs to create patterns in their works. Pattern increases visual excitement by enriching the surface interest. The seventh principle, rhythm, is the repetition of visual movement, colors, shapes, or lines. Variety is essential to keep rhythms exciting and active and to avoid monotony. Movement and rhythm work together to create the visual equivalent of a musical beat. The eighth principle, proportion, is the relationship of parts to each other and to the whole, the visual expression of size and scale. The golden mean or golden section, as used in the Greek orders and by Renaissance artists, are classic examples of a formal rule of proportion. I teach my students to use an abbreviated version called the rule of thirds.